Aloha guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very special video. I am doing this video with my husband, Alex. You guys have seen him in other videos that I've done. My husband does my makeup, my husband does my voiceover. So if you want to see those videos, I'll link those in the description box below. But today is going to be about how we lost weight and maintained our weight for the last 7.5 years. So if you want to hear how we lost weight, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so today is going to be our weight loss video. I thought it would be appropriate since it's still January. Everybody's making their New Year's resolutions. Everybody wants to lose weight. They want to get fit, blah, 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 you know. And by February, middle of February, March, everyone's done. But this video is to help you, to encourage you, and to motivate you to make healthy changes or to lose weight in a healthy way, and something that worked for us. So the first thing is we lost the weight with Weight Watchers. So I lost a total of 20 pounds.
And I lost a total of 70 pounds. I think we lost more than that altogether. Jenny can tell you how much total. I lost about 115 pounds total, a little bit over that. That's a lot of weight. I was probably about 125 pounds overweight, and so 70 pounds of that was lost on Weight Watchers.
Yeah. So when we got engaged, I wanted to lose weight. I've always been like around 130, 135 pounds, and then I just went up to almost 150 pounds. So I had extra weight on me, and I was going to the gym. I really didn't know what to do as far as food. I was kind of eating the same thing, could not lose it. So I decided that I wanted to join Weight Watchers, and so my hubby decided that he would do it with me. Although I didn't feel like he needed to lose weight, anyways, he was a big guy, and I liked him the way he was. But anyways, so he wanted to do it with me, which now I am extremely grateful, because number one, it is so much easier to lose weight when you do it with a buddy or a friend or your husband or someone who lives in your house, someone that can keep you accountable, right?
Yeah, especially if you're married or you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you spend a lot of time together. You're pretty much eating the same things. You're going to the movies, you're going out to eat, going to parties together, get-togethers, family functions, holidays, all those things that are huge calorie intake days. At least you can keep an eye on each other, and in a way that's encouraging, and then you can eat the same things or plan ahead. And that's one thing, as we'll go through the video, we'll talk about planning ahead and what that looks like. But it helps keep you accountable, knowing that one, your spouse is going to know, is going to see if you're not losing weight or gaining weight or whatever, and you kind of can talk to each other and encourage each other about, hey, let's have a better week this week. And it also helps with the exercise part of it as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I struggle a lot with fatigue, and so when I don't feel good, I don't want to go outside and go for a walk. He'll kind of give me that boost to say, well, real quick, let's do it, or whatever the case may be, and he encourages me, and so I end up getting my exercise in that I need. So it's always nice to have someone else doing it with you, to be the encouragement and your motivation. So one of the things that we like is that you get to eat real food. You don't have to buy food. You don't have to do shakes or anything special. It's like all foods. It's not keto. You're not eating one specific food. You are eating all foods if you want. You can cut out certain foods, like now Weight Watchers really discourages lots of sugar. So products that are high in sugar, of course, going to be high in points, which is fine. So it encourages you to eat better foods, more vegetables, more healthy proteins. You can definitely eat bread and grain and all that is permissible. So that's one of the things that I like, because I love bread and stuff like that.
Right. So you can eat a lot of different food, and that's the thing, is there's all major food groups and even the junk food groups. So if you want to go out to eat or eat fast food, whether absolutely, you're just planning it. You're planning it into your day. Okay, if I had something that's high in sugar, high in carbs for lunch, I probably need to have a very light dinner. Low fat, low carb, low sugar, and you can actually find a lot of foods like that. There's a lot of different recipes that are great tasting that you can get from the program, and they're easy to make. I've learned a lot in how to make some of these, and even some of our kids have liked it. So, it works out for your whole family and people that you're close to. It helps them out too. That's one thing that our kids learned early on, is that what you eat is very important, and whether they take that on or not, that's up to them. But at least we taught them as far as what we were bringing into the house and eating together. So
right. So we joined Weight Watchers. We're eating real food. Tracking is very important. So you have an app on your phone, and my husband's going to show you the app. And as long as you track your food, even if you go over sometimes, you're going to lose weight. Even if the exercise is minimal, I promise you, you're going to lose weight. So tracking also keeps you accountable. You're given an amount of points per week while you're losing weight. And if you stay on those points, plus you have bonus points. So, if you go over, or if you want to have a soda or a glass of wine or a cookie or whatever that is, you can still have that. You don't feel deprived, and you're staying on track with your points, and you're going to lose weight.
Yeah, and the tracker really it's just a tool. That's all it is, a tool to help you manage what you're eating. As we said before, what you eat is 80% of losing weight. It's what you're putting into your mouth and what you're digesting, because that's, if you're overeating or eating too many foods that are high in sugar, high in fat, high in carbs, and even high in sodium, that's a problem too. Those foods are harder to get rid of once you're trying to lose weight and trying to exercise it off. So you're trying to limit that intake, and then it doesn't mean you can't have. You can eat a lot of food that's no points, and it's high in protein and good for you, lean meats, vegetables, different things like that. And when you're tracking, at least it helps you make better decisions. Jenny will plan our meals at the beginning of the week, and it's all planned, and what you're going to eat. In that way, when things happen, life happens, and you're stuck in traffic, or you have some meeting, or you're a get together or a party, or something's happening, you can plan for it and know, okay, if I'm gonna eat a little bit more than I'm normally allotted for that day, then I need to cut back in other areas. And that's what it helps you do. I kind of look at it like having a budget, and it's the same thing. You're budgeting out how much food that you can eat. So.
Another thing that helped us stay on track were the meetings. Going to the meetings regularly really helped, because I want to hear what other people are doing, how much weight they've lost, and if they what restaurants they went to that had Weight Watcher friendly food, what they were eating and still staying on track. Did they find any new snacks that were really good and were low in points? And just hearing other people talk and their stories are really motivating. And so you're weighing in and you're going to the meeting. So knowing all week long that you're going to go step on the scale on Saturday is a motivator. Now, it's not the only motivator, because really is, you have to find your why, and that's a big Weight Watcher thing. It's like, what is your why? Back then, my why was I wanted to really look good in my wedding dress. What was your why?
I've just been trying to lose weight for a long time. Like I said, I gained a lot of weight and just wanted to feel better. I had tried to lift weights and gain a lot of muscle, or do a lot of aerobics, or some aerobic type, elliptical treadmill exercises to try to lose as much weight, sweat it out, all those things, and it just didn't work. And so that's why I just wanted to feel better. I wanted my clothes to fit better and have more energy, different things like that.
So after maintaining our weight for 7.5 years, you guys know last year we had this big move from California to Hawaii. We stopped going to meetings. We were on Lifetime. Of course, we met our goals and we were on Lifetime. So we would go to weigh in about once a month or once every 6 weeks. Well, we completely stopped that. And we just got out of control. I don't know. It felt like it was out of control.
Yeah.
I gained 10 pounds. Yeah, I didn't feel good, and my clothes don't fit the way they're supposed to, and so we just started back on Weight Watchers, and yesterday was 1 week, and I lost 1 pound our first week, which is that I kind of figured that that's pretty typical for me.
I lost 3 pounds, and it could be 3 to 5 pounds depending on when I weigh myself. But the key was just to get back into the right mindset. Really, yeah, we want to lose some of that weight again, but that's what Weight Watchers taught us. Once we felt like we were getting out of control, drinking whatever we want, eating whatever we want, and then your clothes start getting tighter, you start getting more fatigued. The mindset you were trained in all these years to eat better, exercise, starts to kick in and say, okay, you know what to do. It's time to get back on it and start. It's a lifestyle. So really, you're not just dieting; you're living differently. And we don't feel deprived because you can eat whatever you want. You just have to make sure it's not in excess, and that's what helps you live that lifestyle. Is now you don't feel like you're stuck, and there is, like my wife said, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it does end. If you're somebody that's prone to gaining weight, I'm definitely prone to gaining weight, and so it's a lifestyle where, okay, I know we all have to control what we eat and how much we exercise. Some of us a little bit more than others, but the program really does a lot of that hard work and thinking for you, where you can spend your time thinking and doing other things and just be in the flow of the program.
Okay, so once you reach your goal weight, you're going to go on maintenance with Weight Watchers, and so you're going to reach lifetime status. So that means that you weigh in once a month. You don't have to go to any meetings. You can go to all the meetings if you want, but you have to weigh in once a month to keep your lifetime status. And then they give you a code as long as you're within a couple pounds of your goal weight. So either a couple pounds under, a couple pounds over. You get this code where you can still keep the tracker on your phone, which is so helpful. I really couldn't live without that, because it really tells you, like, before you put something in your mouth, what that is going to cost you, as far as staying healthy. So you get that, and you go to your meetings, or you weigh in, and you just live. You get more points once you reach maintenance. So for me, that was a little bit tricky, because I was so used to my losing weight points that when you gave me more points, I had still lost weight for the first couple weeks. So I really had to find that. I was afraid to use those points. But so you just kind of have to find a healthy balance with your new points, and that's why the meetings are available. That's why you go weigh in to see how you're doing. You get on the same scale. You weigh in the same way. What else?
And lifetime really is it's like an achievement, and really it's an achievement where you get to where one, it's your healthy weight. You know, even if you saw a doctor and they were to look at your vitals and your weight, they would say, okay, this is an ideal weight for you. That's the first thing. And then two, it just means you don't have to pay anymore. And so the program becomes free. And the way you keep it like that is you get on maintenance, like Jenny said, and maintenance is just maintaining your weight. And so you're maintaining it every 6 weeks, and you know that's a long time. But you're still tracking, you're still doing the program, but you're not as focused on it as you were before. You know, it's not maybe it's not an every meal type of thing. You know, you do something with it every single day, but you know, it's not like completely consuming your life. And not that it ever does, but you know, it just you kind of get a little bit of reprieve from it, and that's okay, because you've reached that goal, and by that time your mindset should have changed by now. And that happens to a lot of folks that get on Lifetime, is their mindset changes. And that's really the key, is once your mind changes that if I eat it, I track it, and if I eat it, I need to think about, you know, am I really hungry? Is this something I really should be eating right now? How much of this should I eat? Like for me, beer's one of my favorite things, but of course, you know, if I have, you know, 224 ounce or whatever, that's a lot of calories. And so do I want to do that? Then I need to decide, okay, if I do, maybe I need to cut back and not have dessert that week or something. So that's the mindset that you're in. Is, you know, before, when I gained all that weight, it was, if I like it, I eat it, and as much of it as I possibly could. So
I'm going to insert some videos, not videos, I'm going to insert some photos. I don't have that many, but I'm going to insert a before and after, just so you could see the difference of when we were heavier and when we lost the weight the first time. So some tips and tricks is plan ahead. So plan out your week. That really helps. So get the healthy food in your house. If it's unhealthy, don't buy it. Don't bring it home, because if it's not here, you won't eat it. And then when you just start, if you want something unhealthy, then go buy it. Go buy a scoop of ice cream instead of bringing home a carton of ice cream home, or a sleeve of cookies or whatever. So that's just my tip, because it's just easier that way. And then buy healthy snacks.
Yeah, and some of the, you know, there's things out there that aren't as bad for your health. There's a lot of products out there. You know, there's all kinds of products that are trying to get into the health game, and so once you buy those healthy snacks, whether it's, you know, carrots, you know, versus chips, you know, you still get the crunch, you still get to munch on some, whether it's popcorn versus Doritos, you know, it's different little things like that. And because you know, having those things in your house, like Jenny said, you're most likely going to eat them, and we've heard that not only from ourselves but from other people that we've met. And you know, when you're controlling what you bring into your house, it just makes it easier. You know, why tempt yourself later? Because you're going to have weak moments. You know, you're going to get stressed from work or kids or family or marriage or whatever. You know, you could be an emotional eater, you can be a stress eater, you can be an eater that eats when they're happy, you know, all kinds of different things, celebrations. And so if it's harder to get to, then you're probably not going to eat it. And believe me, there are some hard nights. You know, nothing that's worthwhile is easy. But the way it's designed and the way the program works, it just really helps with those type of moments, for you to get through those moments.
So another thing about planning is, before you go out to eat, look on your app, look at the restaurant section, and then look at the different foods and what the points are on those foods. So that will definitely help you before you even get into the restaurant to make a good choice and to keep yourself under your daily points. And the last thing I'll say is, make your goal reachable. Set a reachable goal. Do it in small chunks. Like if you have 125 pounds to lose. Don't say, I'm going to lose 125 pounds. I'm going to start with 25 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever. Reach that goal and then make another goal. That way you can celebrate those, those milestones of losing 20 pounds, because really that's a big deal. So, yeah.
Yeah, when you celebrate those goals and you make them small and attainable, we'll go to Cheesecake has a slice of cheesecake, or
but we share.
We share. We have something, and so really the point is, you can have something good, and that's okay, and then you just get back on it, and you're not going to gain everything back if you have one good night, or even if you don't share, even if you reach a 10-pound goal, and you want that Sunday or Saturday night, you want to just eat whatever you want, go ahead, but you get back on and you start tracking, and just that's what we did many times, and that's what makes it successful, because now you're living this lifestyle and you're not depriving yourself, and and that's okay, because there are moments where you're going to celebrate, whether it's losing weight, or you're going to a wedding, or somebody's birthday, or your kids, or your family, or each other. So those moments are really, really good for your mind, because then this so-called diet or whatever becomes a positive thing and not this burden that you have to live with every day.
So we are back on this journey to get back down to our goal weight, and we will. I don't doubt it. I'm 1 pound down. He's 3 pounds down. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video when we meet our goal and tell you some more tips and tricks on what we did for this part of our journey. So do you have any last things to say, or?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. All right, well, you guys, that's it for our video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please leave that in the comment section below. Let us know if you want to see foods that we eat during the day, more tips and tricks, or anything like that. You can just leave that in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.